What's up, YouTube? Apocalyptic P. We're here again today. We're doing a little bit of a dive into the back catalog today, into the toy bin, you could say. Looking at a few older figures. These ones I've gotten and just haven't gotten around to reviewing them yet. And I was looking and figured that today'd be a good day. Kind of take a look at both these two, especially for Asuka. She makes her main roster debut this weekend at TLC, and this is her first figure in the line, so I figured we'd take a look at that today. And then also take a look at another first time in line WWE Legend Diva, Lita. So we'll take a look at her first figure too in the line. So first up, let's look at Asuka. Okay, so there's a lot to be said about this Asuka figure. There's a lot of hype going in to it before when it was released. It came out in series 47A, as you can see on the box there. There's a lot of people who are very excited for this figure. One of the main ones being the head guy for Mattel that does the designs and stuff for the figures. Went on an interview saying that he was so excited the way it turned out, and it was one of his most anticipated figures that was coming out at that time. So here's the back of the box. There's a picture of Asuka at the top there. The ring attire is from October 2015. The rest of the figures that was in this series, another most notable one was the AJ Styles, which was his first Elite figure also. The Kevin Owens also had the first figure with the Universal Championship belt in this line. So this is out of the box. So let's take this open here and take a look. So she does include an accessory. Her mask comes with. So here she is out of the packaging. So let's just talk about color first off. I mean, man, is this figure flashy. Bright colors, the hair, the attire, the mask. I mean, everything is just bright, colorful. Really stands out when you compare it to a lot of the darker figures. Usually with the a lot more of the blacks and browns and stuff. This one very colorful, as it needs to be. Asuka's a very outgoing character, very charismatic. So her attire matches her personality. Let's take a look here at the mask. So this is her accessory it comes with. There's a close-up there of the mask. Painted on colors for the eyes and the mouth. Around to the back. Has two clips there so you can clip it on her face. And we'll show you clipped on here towards the end. Let's set that aside. We'll put that on the piece of the diorama that you do get with the figure. It's included with all the Elites around this series. So next up here, let's kind of look at Asuka. So again, like I said, a lot of people were very excited for this figure. I know it made a lot of people's top 10s list last year, and it was very high on the list too. A lot of people had it, within the top 3 for their figures. So I was excited to pick it up. Like I said, I got it a while back. Just haven't had a chance to kind of review it. Jump right in here, looking at the head scan. So yeah, look at the head scan there, close up of it. I think they did a great job with the head scan. The hair color, the nice pink color there. The stripe across the face. As you go down, she does have a neck tie on with a little bow in front that goes around the neck. It's colored also. Down to her striped, rainbow colored top. Different designs on different sides there. It goes a whole around to the back, as it X's in the back too. And they could just paint this on, but they didn't. That's kind of like molded on the straps, so that's good. You do get the two-tone colors here in the back of the hair, a little bit of the dark blue, purplish, mixed in with the pink. Down to the arms, forearms, you got left side, you got the blue and pink, with black stripes on the left side forearm, and on the right, more striped, rainbow colored that looks like individual pieces on that too, and they're not separated, but the bottom's kind of cut so it feels like they're all individual pieces, so that's kind of cool. She does have a yellow and black glove on the right hand, nothing on the left. Bottom, sticking with that same, striped, colorful style. She's got a little piece hanging off her left here. This is cut individually, so it does look like it's striped there. Onto the back, going down. All the different pieces just going down through the legs. I mean, these are all, some of it's painted, some is molded a little bit to add some depth to the outfit, which is cool. They even have these little kind of gray hooks to look like little straps or clips for the socks and stuff there. So that's kind of neat. Knee pads, yellow, black striped knee pads. As you can see, different colored left and right there. And same thing down to the bottom. You get this little piece of this rainbow colored. This one is cut halfway up, so it does look like it's kind of each individual piece. It does not go the whole way around though. So the back, both sides are the same. And the shoes too. She has her little, so it's like one of those like sock shoes with kick pads on the top of them. So that's kind of cool there. Have not seen that before. But if you can see, like each side, it's completely different. Each area, it's like one side's this, the other side's, you got the tassels here, nothing there. You got the pink and blue up here, nothing on that leg. You have the stripe over here. Different armbands and stuff. So a lot of detail and work went into this figure. I can see why everybody was excited for it. They did put a lot of time into it. I think it turned out amazing. It deserved to be in a lot of people's top 10 lists, and it deserves the credit it's getting because it is a great female diva figure. So, in the end, I say the hype is real. Scoring this bad boy 9.5 out of 10 for Asuka. First time in line. Alright, moving right along, we're taking a look at another first time in line figure from Elite 47A. It is Lita. As you can see on the front, it does include two interchangeable tops. Yellow and a white. And the side. There's the back of the box. Ring attire just has listed as 2000, so not real specific there. Probably because it does have two interchangeable tops, so could be some different dates. The other figures that was in that series, most notable is the first Finn Balor, which I do not have that one. I have the rest of the Finn Balors, except for that one, as far as the elites go. So I do want to get him at some point. Other side and background. Now let's take her out here and give it a look. Alright, here she is out of the package. First up, let's take a closer look at the two different tops. So this one is just a white, kind of looks like a triangle, comes down to a point there. It does hook in the back here, there's a little hook, and it comes hooked in the package. So be careful when you're getting it out. It's hooked in there, which I did not know that. So that's the first white top there, and that's the rubber material top. And the second one, just a little piece of cloth, yellow, kind of tank top ideal thing. It's what she has on in the picture, on that yellow over the top, Velcro on the back. So we'll take a look at both those on there and see which one we like the best. Next up here, let's look at the figure. So again, this is first time for Lita to be in the Elite series. Alright, there's a close-up of the head scan. So she's got the red hair, kind of a burgundy color. It's to one side, to the left side, goes all the way around back, and down the back. Face scan, not bad. I don't think the picture actually looks the greatest on the box they used either, so both the picture and her face scan for the figure leaves room for a little bit of improvement, I think. But there's a close-up of that. Going down, she just comes with her standard. This is just a black kind of bra painted on. Whole way around to the back. Right side, she does have some tattoo work. There's a close up there of the tattoo on the right side. Some purples and blues in there. A little bit of yellow. That's on the right arm. Now, one of the most notable additions here, which she was was her thing back in the day, in the Attitude Era. Things are a little bit more risky. And they kind of added it to the figure here, and it is her thong underwear that sticks out past her waist. You can see the blue there coming out. It goes the whole way around to the back. Back in the Attitude Era of wrestling, it was, she'd come out, she'd have her pants on usually, and her thong would always be way up high, hanging out. Back then it was a little bit more risky, you could say. Gave her that attitude persona that she had. And I was actually surprised that Mattel did add that. I thought it'd be a little bit too adult for them to put on a toy, but they added it on there, so that's a big plus in my book, because like I said, that was her look. Down to the black, just kind of baggy jeans. Some pink loops there on the front. Some pink loops going down the side. Other than that, though, just basically black. Black boots. That was her attire. So again, not much there aside from the two tops we'll try on. But like I said, the big plus for this figure that I think makes it is they painted those thong underwear on there. So, and I'll tell you, back in that time, I was probably junior high, middle school days, and just seeing a little bit of that when she'd come down, it was okay. Alright, so let's try the tops on here. Okay, so here she is with the first top on. It's the white top. It is the rubber material. Not bad looking. The big thing you have to watch was a little bit of a pain in the butt to get it on. This back loop here, you have to put underneath the hair. As you can see, it's looped underneath there. You have to loop it underneath the hair and then pull it kind of up over her head, and then you have to pull the front piece of hair out to get underneath there. So a little bit of an extra pain to get it on, but that's the look there with the white top. So let's take it off here and try the yellow top. So snaps in the back, and you'll see here through the hair, and then you have to kind of pull it the whole way around back, and then underneath her hair. Okay. Now let's put this yellow one on. A little bit easier here. Alright, here she is with the yellow top on. Now I thought this was going to be a lot easier to put on, but actually I ran into a little issue with her left hand here being open. You have to slide this on, and there's little holes in the fabric, and her fingers can get caught in those holes, and it can kind of rip a little bit. So you gotta be careful putting it on the left hand. Right hand with the fist went right through okay. Again, underneath the hair in the back, latches in the back. Big thing is it's not, you can barely even tell it's on. It needs to be a little bit more darker in color, but still be able to see the bra underneath, because that's kind of what her look was be able to do that, because it's made to be like a see-through shirt, but you can barely tell a shirt's on. So that's the yellow top. For me, I'll probably stick with the yellow one, just because that's the way the box picture is. Plus, it's more of her look, the see-through top. She was edgy like that with, like I was saying, the underwear sticking up. So I'm going to keep it with the yellow top on. Keep this white one as an accessory. So there you go. There's a quick look at the Lita Elite. Score on this one, like I said, I think they did nail, the attitude of the figure. Just by one simple blue paint line. Like I said, that was her thing. I'm surprised they didn't have it on the box in the picture. That would be neat to have it on the picture. But I say this is a solid 8.5. The two tops, two accessories. So the head scan could be a little better. Other than that, good detail, good figure. Again, 8.5 out of 10 for Lita. Alright folks, so there you go. We looked at the first time in line Asuka, a highly recommended figure. Again, I gave that a 9.5. And then we looked at the first time for Lita, 8.5. Two great Diva Elite figures. If you haven't had a chance to pick them up, I do highly recommend both of them. Thanks for watching, folks. Again, hit that like button if you could. Leave any comments below. Check out my channel. Until then, we'll see you next time.